weekly food shop for a family of 5, focusing on trying to cook more from scratch and reduce ultra processed foods, but knowing that it's about balance and not perfection. We've been away on holiday, so this is a really big pantry cupboard and fridge freezer restock. Lots of fresh fruit and veg, which is normally the bulk of the food shop. Also got some meat, I got some chorizo, some pork joints, salmon, and then lots of dairy. Eggs, I got this chicken on discount, ultra processed, but like I say, balance, not perfection. And the Costa and Malika wraps, they were on offer. I love these bake-off baguettes because they're quite good ingredients. And then when I don't have time to bake bread, I get this for the kids for their sandwiches. That freezes really well. Milk, coconut water, and then some pantry bits and pieces like passata, tuna, etc, etc. That is pretty much everything we will use this week to make meals. I've got a few little bits and pieces in the store cupboard, and we spent £178 on that food shop. Now, what am I planning to make this week? So tonight we have people coming over. I'm doing a chicken tray bake. I already had the thighs in the freezer for that. So I'm doing chicken and roasted veg tray bake with some of the chorizo, and then I'm doing a veggie version with the big mushrooms and halloumi. I'm using some of those breaded chicken to do the kids like breaded chicken wraps because they won't really want what we're having. Sunday, I'm going to do a pressure cooker roast chicken. I've got a whole chicken in the freezer that's been in there a while, and then I'm going to do that as a Cobb salad with the lettuce, some of the nice tomatoes, some of the baby potatoes, that kind of thing. On Monday, I'm doing salmon bowls, so I'm going to do the salmon with like a nice seasoning on the top, and then do that with a salsa sauce, which I'm going to include some of the peaches in, and then do that with brown rice. Tuesday, I'm going to do a lasagna. I had mince in the freezer. And then Wednesday, a chicken pesto sun-dried tomato baguettes. Again, I had the chicken for that. So this week I did have quite a lot of meat in already that I needed to use up. Thursday, I'm going to do the pulled pork with that pork shoulder joint that I bought. And there'll be enough leftovers for me to do a different version of that the next day, maybe using some of those Costa and Malika wraps. I might do something like a burrito or something with those. So that's everything that I'm making. I'm also then going to make some little side dishes for this evening. I'm going to make a roasted red pepper and butter bean dip. I want to try and make some seeded crackers, so I'm going to have a go at that, and then also maybe another type of dip and some roasted chickpeas or something like that. And that is everything. Obviously I did bulk buy some things because there was some offers, so I got like lots of butter. I bought some other bits and pieces on bulk buy, so that will last much longer. It won't all be used up this week, and some of the fruit and veg will go well beyond like a 5-6 day, so we'll probably be using some of this for say more like 8-9 days, and then those other things which are for later on. But when there's a good offer, I do like to bulk buy. If you've enjoyed this, follow along for more, and I will be sharing different recipes and different meals that I make throughout the week.